Astrology has been around for centuries and continues to be a topic of interest for many people, but few people are aware of the slight but consistent shift taking place in our earthly position in relation to the sun. This shift has significant implications on the starting point of the zodiac and the accuracy of horoscope readings. So, my name is Michelle Berry, and I am going to be talking with you today about some slight differences between the Western tropical zodiac and Eastern astrology or Vedic astrology, Jyotish, and the importance of the starting point of the zodiac and what this means for the relevance of Western astrology. There are two types of astrology, and the tropical and Eastern, or Sidereal. And so what most people in the Western world are most familiar with is obviously the Western astrology, and it's based on the position of the Earth in relation to the Sun. The problem with tropical astrology is that it doesn't take into consideration the annual shift that is taking place between our earthly position and the sun. And as a result, the starting point of the seasons or the equinoxes has been changing slowly and consistently over the years. This difference eventually will become so substantial that Western astrology will eventually lose its relevance altogether. But until then, it might take a while, maybe hundreds or thousands of years, I don't know. Or maybe it will shift, as all things do, and we'll learn to do things differently, or we'll learn to attune in a different manner. On the other hand, Eastern astrology is astronomically exact, and I've talked about this in previous videos because it takes into account the current placement of the sun and the stars and the constellations, and so it offers a true representation of what's occurring cosmically, and the consistent and gradual shifts of the season in relation to the sun and the planetary placements in relation to the stars are all utilized to a true expression of the cosmos. This type of astrology, for me, is much more authentic and accurate, and in terms of both looking at an individual's birth chart and its predictions. So when you sit down with a Vedic astrologer, they can look at your chart and they can pinpoint so many interesting things for you. This is because of the exactness of it all, which is exciting for me. Anyway, the starting point of the zodiac is essential for an accurate chart. So Western astrology calls Aries the starting point of the zodiac, which means it remains the same in every year. or maybe it varies a day or two. And this isn't really relevant anymore due to the 24-degree shift. Aries is no longer an accurate starting point. So horoscope readings based on Western astrology may no longer be accurate either. This is why understanding the astronomical shift is critical for genuine and true, accurate astrological readings. It's worth noting that many people still rely on Western astrology, and I don't want to step on any toes. That's not the point of this video. But I'm just saying that to receive reliable information and reliable guidance as to your soul purpose and what your soul needs for nourishment may be more accurate with Vedic astrology. And so this is because of the scientific fact that the starting point of the zodiac has shifted, and this may impact the accuracy of the readings over time. And that said, there are many advantages to using the Eastern astrological practices, which take into account the current astronomy status of our cosmos. Ultimately, astrology is more than simply a prediction tool. In fact, I don't really use it that often to predict. I can see in a chart, but I more like to take the approach of looking at the 4 aims of life and taking a body-centered approach. What's coming forward for this person? What is being expressed? What are their needs? What are the challenges? This, for me, is a tool for self-discovery and healing, personal growth. Although, like I said, the insights into future can be helpful, I also think it's powerful for people to listen to that voice within, to listen to why they're really here and on their primal root of their deepest consciousness. And so I like to use it as a tool about understanding our past and our present, and using it to make our most magical future self, and finding meaning in our experiences, regardless of which type of astrology you prefer. I don't want to step on any toes. The fundamental goal remains the same: to gain insight into who we are, what our purpose is, and how we can reach our full potential in life. I find that Vedic astrology obviously is a more powerful tool, and so there is no doubt that astrology offers us many insights into our lives, and it's beneficial just to be aware of the slight differences in various astrology practices and their accuracy levels. So understanding this astronomical shift and its influence on the starting point of the zodiac is important to achieve accurate readings, and this ensures that the information you receive is reliable and helpful for your journey of self-discovery. And so instead of relying on the more fluid interpretations of Western astrology, or more based on the astrologer you see their insights and intuition, which is great. I mean, I'm not, like I said, it's not going down. We all have intuition. Eastern or Vedic astrology practices are, like I said, a little more comprehensive, a little more fine-tuning of our understanding of our astrological chart and of ourselves. So when you get a great Jyotishi and you work with them, you uncover layer after layer after layer, and it's so fun. I mean, the things that come up and the depth, some of it's uncomfortable, and some of it is a point of like, oh yeah, I need to work on that, or oh yeah, that happened, and it totally, I'm operating from a place of trauma instead of a place of empowerment. And so I use Jyotish in that way, and empowered way, and an embodied way. So I can keep rambling, but once again, my name is Michelle Berry. I'd love to work with you, and I'll keep posting videos in regards to Jyotish and Vedic astrology, and hopefully it's helpful. If it is, please subscribe and like this video, and I hope to connect with you soon.